Alright guys, what is up? Today is October 16th, 7:34 p.m. I'll wait for it to load. Boom. And today we had a break-even day. So today is, I think, day 7 or 8 on the account. I'm just kind of forgetting right now, but I'll just check when I edit it. And yeah, like I told you guys, I would show green days, red days, and break-even days too. So today my final P&L ended up being like $7. I had 2 trades that were break-even, and that was it. So that's a part of it. So I'm just gonna show you guys how it went. So 9:30 opened per usual. Let me change this real quick. There's a 9:30. There's a 9:50 macro. Now going into the market today, it looked exactly how it did yesterday. Look at this. Overnight session rallies up, creates all this sell side liquidity, had this little fake out here, and then bought up, and then finally sold off. Overnight generated all this sell side, had this fake out here, got bought up, and then finally sold off. So just one last manipulation leg higher. But this morning, right here at the time, I thought that this was that last push up. We had put in this SMT, price had gotten bought up, we were broken. We had broke structure on the 5-minute up here. NQ had finally came up and taken this high at the time, all the way over here. So now, as soon as we started to show that structure that we wanted to go lower, it looked very good for shorts. We came down, broke 1-minute structure. I thought I got a really good entry, and I was targeting these Asia lows down here. But by the speed at which price was moving, I knew that automatically at London's level, I was going to either be taking profits or creating this to be a break-even position. And, I wanted the shot at this being a good winner, especially because we weren't really that far down. So I decided that I was completely fine making this break even once we got down here. Unfortunately, yes, it did get stopped out of break even, but that's fine. Like I literally lost zero money from this. I stuck to my system. It was what it was. It was fine. Now the other thing that was in my mind was during all of this right here, I also possibly wanted to see, okay, well, can price work down here, create an SMT off of this low, and then can we get an opportunity to buy? So when we put this in and NQ was much further above it, as I'll show you guys in 1 second, it to me looked like there is no reason that this should not become a break-even trade or I should pull profits right here, because this thing has the structure to get bought up to these highs, and that is exactly what it ended up doing. As you can see right here, this was my second trade. I liked that we had this SMT off these London lows, and NQ was holding much more bullish price action. Even though it was pretty sideways, it was not selling off whatsoever like ES was. So NQ was much more bullish, so I came over here and wanted to take a long now, and this might be pretty picky of me what I did on this trade right here, but I'm completely fine with it. As soon as we put in that SMT, we broke to the upside, kind of got a late fill with a crappy risk to reward. Here, let me draw this line right here. So immediately right here, once we got bought up here, let me just delete this. I took this range from this low to this high. And as soon as we had this candle that came down, tapped into equilibrium, tapped into this little fair value gap right here, holding up price, and then had this up candle, I immediately said, okay, that's the last chance I'm willing to give it. I'm going to be super tight with my positions today because I don't like how all of this has looked so far. So right here, after this candle closed up, I moved my position to break even. We had this massive candle come down just to fill this imbalance, and then price got bought up all the way to this high. So yeah, this was really close to be moving my position to break even. That's not what I usually do, but because of these conditions today, I thought that was the safe way to play defense today. Sometimes you got to play defense, you got to protect your capital, and I did a really good job of that today. I think that I took advantage of the opportunities that I saw. They just unfortunately worked against me, and it was fine. I ended up break even. It was a $7 day on the account, so I will forever take a break even day over a red day, though. So today was a good day. This might possibly be ending my week because we hit the road tomorrow for the game. So if I don't see y'all tomorrow, I will see y'all next week. Thank you guys.